Hey out there, this is Jim from Super Happy Awesome Movie Time. Josh and I have been working really hard on getting some episodes ready, and they're going to be coming out pretty soon. In the meantime, since I had some time right now, I'm babysitting my nephew Joey here. Joey's home from school. Joey's home from school sick. He has a fever, or actually he doesn't have a fever anymore, but so the rule for the school is you have to wait 24 hours without a fever before you can go back to school. So here I am. And since we're here, I decided, let's watch a movie and we'll talk about it a little bit. Sort of have Joey as our little guest reviewer. How you doing?
Good.
Good. So today, oh, by the way, I'm just getting over a cold, so both of us are recovering from being sick, so go from there. So what's the movie we watched today?
Despicable Me.
Despicable Me. And this was a cartoon, right? Okay. It was a cartoon in the CGI type format. It had a very Pixar look to it. And it also borrowed very, very heavily from the Looney Tunes, and it had a very slapstick aspect to it. So Joey, why don't you tell us what it was about?
It's about this.
A little louder.
It's about this guy who is really evil, but then when the three girls, he had a plan to get this shrink ray that some man took from him, that he took from an agency, and he knew that if he used, since they sold cookies and he can't resist coconuts and he planted, but his evil henchmen, but I don't know where they came from.
They were called minions. They were little yellow people who were very, very funny, but no, we don't know where they came from.
Did he make them?
He might have. He was an evil genius, so maybe he made them.
Yeah, and he knew if he used these cookie robots, but his man that is helping him, he made dance robots.
He misheard him when he said cookie robots. He thought he said boogie robots, and so he made robots that did dance.
Yeah, but then...
So did he steal the shrink ray?
Yes, but the cookie robots actually bailed on him.
Oh, okay.
They made a little entrance for him, then closed the entrance after he went inside.
Okay. And why did he want to steal the shrink ray?
So he could steal the moon.
Steal the moon?
But
obviously.
But there was a side effect to it.
What was the side effect of of what? The moon?
No, when you use the shrink ray.
Oh, okay.
The larger it is, the faster it grows back. It's just a prototype.
Oh, it's a prototype. So the shrink wears off after a while.
Yeah.
And the bigger it is, the quicker it wears off. And the moon's pretty big.
Yeah, and first...
Bigger than us.
And first, the agency used it on an elephant.
An elephant.
Then they tried to show the boss of all evildoers, I don't know why, and then he shrunk one of his minions. He went up into space, got the moon, but there was a few details I wouldn't want to spoil the surprise for you.
Joey's very concerned about spoiling the movie, so good on you, Joey. That's called not revealing a spoiler.
Yeah, and then when he captured the moon, those three little girls, he knew that he could get there in time, but it wasn't on time. And then there was a note attached to the seat. But after it, I got the girls from Victor.
Victor, or Vector, he was called.
And then he ran up and gave him the moon for the children, but he didn't give it to him. And he stole a pyramid.
Yes, he did.
With the inflatable one.
Okay, so we don't want to give away how it ends, right? All right. So, for you, what was the funniest part?
I would say when he landed on the moon.
When he landed on the moon, what made it funny?
That, oh no.
Okay. Why did he say, oh no?
Because he's on the moon.
Oh, you mean when Vector landed on the moon. Oh, okay. Okay, I got you. When Vector landed on the moon, he was kind of stranded there, so he kind of looked around and saw that he was stranded on the moon, and he actually said, oh, poop. Yeah, it's funny, isn't it?
Yeah, but it hurts when I laugh.
Oh, I know. Yeah, Joey's still a little bit sick, so it hurts when he laughs. Did any part make you sad?
Like when the little girl gave her own money. Like,
Oh, yeah. See, what was his name? Gru? Gru, who was the Despicable Me of the title, he needed money to build a rocket to go to the moon, and he got turned down by the Bank of Evil, which is, it's a funny joke. There's actually a little sign under it that says Bank of Evil, formerly Lehman Brothers. Funny for us grown-ups, for Joey not so much. But they turned him down, so he figured out he couldn't have the money to build a rocket, so he couldn't go to the moon. And he's telling all of his minions, and then the little girls show up. It's a very touching scene, and they just have their piggy bank, and they say, we want to help, and so they only got like 48 cents or something. This was a American and French collaboration. This wasn't done under Pixar. This wasn't done under DreamWorks. This was an independent studio. I don't want to say independent, but it's Illusion Studios, which is one of the lesser-known animation studios out there, kind of like the folks that made Igor. I forget who they were. And you can definitely see that there's a French as well as an American influence in it. Again, there's a lot of slapstick, like Looney Tunes, a lot of, pots and pans and anvils and heavy things dropping on people's head and surviving, people getting blown up. Was there any part of the movie you didn't like? It's okay to say no, but...
No. It was really actually kind of good.
Okay. So, Joey says he liked the whole thing from beginning to end. Me, I really liked the movie too. It did a really great box office. It got a lot of really good reviews. A little bit emotionally manipulative when it came to the girls, but it's this kind of story. That's what's going to happen. So, do you think other people should see this movie?
Yes.
So, people should see this movie if they like to do what? If they like what?
If they like action and adventure.
Tell the camera. Tell the internet.
If they like action and adventure.
And laughing.
And laughing and silliness.
Silliness, yeah.
And if they like little yellow henchmen.
Little yellow henchmen. I have to say they were my favorite of the whole thing.
Yeah, they talk weird.
They did talk weird. They had their own language, didn't they?
Yeah, but they always say banana correctly.
But they said banana correctly. I think banana is actually the same word in almost every language on Earth. And if it isn't, it should be. Even for minions. Okay, so that's just it. Quick and dirty episode. Really not a whole lot of frills
to this. This has been super happy, awesome movie time.
Yes, it has. This is a super happy, awesome movie time special because unfortunately Josh can't be here for this. But we miss you, Josh. And we'll be seeing you in a couple days. And like I said, we're working very, very hard on new episodes. And I'm working on something that, if it goes half as good as what I'm hoping, it's going to be absolutely epic. But in the meantime, we're going to continue to bring these quality programs to you. And we'll see you later. Thanks very much. Bye.
This has been Super Happy Awesome Movie Time Special.
Say bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.